You now rockin' with the best. You know it's way better than the rest. Repeat that and say it with your chest. Broadway, you know I got the crazy flow. And I brought the bars to the Bar Critic Show on Non-Fiction Radio. You gotta love it. How we going straight to the top, nothing above it. I'm a monster. So of course, shout out to Monster.
Get into this, man. I want to dig into Raine real quick. Like, you started off, well, first of all, I know you didn't start off as battle rapper. Let me get it right. You started off like you was making music, you was doing your thing, dope. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
No facts. Then you know, you got into battle rap or whatever the case may be. Now that beginning, I know you told the story probably a million times, but that beginning for all my supporters that don't know, tell how that transition went and how you got involved with battle rapping and getting on that platform.
With the battle rap thing, shout out to my dude Oso. Oso, you knew I was trying to actually get Oso to manage me at the time, and he hit me up like, yo, he was cool with Vade. He was like, yo, my boy got this this female battle thing going on, and he was like, I think you should, you should do it or whatever. And when I went to do it, actually I did the punk move. I went and I wanted to kind of see what it was about first. You know what I'm saying? So I was there at the store when the first two battles happened. But I went as BOSSCHICK TV. You know what I mean? I had a little handheld camera, and I was just playing the cut, like just watching the battles. And I'm like, oh. And I was tight though too, because I wish that I would have got my start there, because that's my type of arena. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like their first event, which was in that store. You know. That was more my thing, like that's more my, like it was close knit, intimate and all that. But when I hit them up to actually get in the next one, he said it was filled, so I got in the third one, and that's pretty much, and I actually went hard because I went hard just as an artist, meaning like, I had, like you said, I had supporters, from music. So, and a lot of times I would do shows, I never went that hard. Like, I had like 40 people come through. Like, I sold 40 tickets, like I went hard, people was there for me, and it was lit, you know what I'm saying? And I had a good time and all that too. And that's pretty much it. It was dope. And then my first battle was Norma. And honestly, live, I think it was just like, it was the real, it's a classic. People throw that word around, but it's a classic because we was like really duking it out. And I didn't know holding a can of paint, but we was acting like we hated each other. I don't know what that was about, but it was really, really intense. But it was dope, you know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much, how I got my start. Yeah.
All right, so like, you had to like it, so, you know what I mean? So what about it, did you hold on to it, the motivation?
I wish that I didn't do it the way I did, because all the people, they told me not to do it actually. Like, people was telling, like, you don't need to battle, why you want to battle? Like, everyone told me that, you know what I mean? I was cool with Verse too. I'm familiar with Verse, but he was an artist, but he was a battler too. He battled on URL, on the Smack DVD days, and he was like, yo, you don't need to battle, yo, you don't need to battle. Everyone kept saying that, but I guess that's what happens. You get kind of like pulled in, kind of like, now you feel like, all right, I was buzzing after my first battle, because we actually did good, you know what I mean? And I don't know, I just felt like, all right, I'm gonna take another one. But in hindsight, I wouldn't have done it like that. I didn't need to battle Shayna at that moment, because I was at that moment, for me, that's when I was like, I was hustling crazy. I mean, like with everything, still doing the BOSSCHICK stuff. I'm running around crazy. Like I'm focused on a billion other things, and battle rap I was not focused on. You know what I mean? So as I'm taking the time to prepare, I didn't prepare within enough time. So the outcome of that battle, it wasn't a good battle. So you know what I mean? Yeah, I got pulled in, and then after that, I felt the need to now redeem myself. You know what I'm saying? And I battled Dawn Lady, and that was a good battle. But yo, if I would have executed the third round, because I had a fight, I don't know the third round. Because one thing, I don't really write. That's what battle rap made me start writing, because for speed. You know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of artists now, they say they don't write, but I never really wrote, only because when I was younger and writing, I would read it and it would be whack to me. So I'm like, yo, I'm not writing. You know what I mean? Because I was reading, I'm like, oh, this is whack. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I'm like, nah, I'm just going to, that's why I'm into flows, because when you don't write, you hear the beat and you just construct stuff to the beat. You know what I mean? Like you can write a million flows to one beat. You know what I'm saying? And I do the same thing with battle rap because it's just different. That's what makes me in the game and all that. So, you know, I felt the need to battle, you know, again to redeem myself. And that was actually a good battle, but I dropped the ball in the third. So I'm still looking shaky. You know what I'm saying? So then I'm like, all right, I gotta battle again. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I'm still trying to do music. I'm still building my brand and stuff like that. And I had fire. To me, honestly, I had the best bars for Merc. And I didn't execute them that well either. You know what I'm saying? Same thing, because it's juggling. Trying to be an artist, you know, being a business person, you know, doing a billion things. And it's like, all right, no excuses. You know what I'm saying? But preparation is just key to battle rap, period. Right. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're nice or not, if you're prepared, especially for females, you just have to execute. No bullshit. The ones who are really the best, the cream of the crop are the ones who execute with fire bars. But execution is the #1 rule for battle rap. But for females, it's like the main thing. If you're not executing as a female, now you're whack. You know what I mean? So I got that ridicule from the fans. And I had to battle again. You know what I'm saying? That's when I battled Matt. And that was, you know, that's when for me, I was the most prepared since Norma. Because Norma, I was prepared. Right. You know what I mean? And what people don't know, I have to say that too. And this is how I prepare some of the girls that I rock with like that. How I prepare is like after the rounds are done, it's like, you know, I would go to my cousin's block and I'm spitting for the block. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you get it, because then you're fearless. You know what I mean? I spit for whoever, you know, like when I was preparing for them, you know what I'm saying? I go to concerts, all types of stuff, like just to be in that mix, to be fearless. Because with me, the choking is never about the crowd. I don't care about the crowd. You know what I mean? I could do the same show in front of 5,000 people. I don't have that issue. You know what I mean? Like some people, you know, have the issue with choking in front of a big crowd. Right. It's never that, because I'm battling on the block. Like, who cares about the crowd? You know what I mean? And the block dudes is harder than the crowd. They like, nah, that's whack or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you know that you're ready. So I did that for Matt. And when I did that for Matt, niggas on the block was going crazy. So I knew I was ready. You know what I'm saying? So that's how pretty much my whole career. I might want to talk about the last battle, you know what I mean? But you know, I wish in retrospect that I would have just did that rematch.
Right. What's her name again, though?
Exactly. What is her name again?
Start with P.
Irrelevant. Right.
Something like that. I can't remember.
Exactly. You know what I mean? But you know, her, that was the same. It was typical Raine, meaning like just, you know, lack of preparation and clearly having the better bars, but not executing. You know what I'm saying? So I pretty much killed myself. She did her thing. I'm not gonna, you know, hold you. She did her thing for her first battle, but content-wise, everything-wise, it was really no match. You know what I'm saying? And even shout out to my real supporters that really be trying to gas me out there. They be trying to tell me I still won. I love y'all to death, but you know what I'm saying? That's like, you know what I mean? Impossible, but it's all good.
No, I always support you myself, though. You know what I mean? You was very. Just say was. I took you out because you're inactive. I don't think you're gonna be active ever again.
Nah, yeah. I mean, drop an exclusive. Nah, I'm definitely gonna battle the end of this year.
Word?
If I don't do it the end of this year, it's never gonna happen. So I've been meaning to do it, but with focusing now, my focus is, you know, tunnel vision with the brand and with BCBL. So, you know, doing all that. You know what I mean? I don't really have time to write rhymes, but...
Will you, though? Will you? Like, because you just saying, like, you know, that was one of your downfalls as far as preparing.
Right.
So, end of this year, if you do it, like, are you going to actually just say, you know what? Like, look, y'all, the rest of the team, y'all going to hold this down, because for this event right here, this is what I'm trying to do for whatever your personal reason is why you're doing it.
Right, they already know. They on board. I already told them, because they want me to battle too. I'm like, yo, if I'm a battler, y'all gonna have to step all the way up, because, you know what I'm saying, I gotta focus on battling. And whoever I battle, I'm trying to body. It's gonna be Matt times 3. Like, it's really gonna be whoever gets in front of me in December is really gonna be. They better come with their shit.
You know who you might want to get in front of?
You know what's funny? I'm gonna let the fans decide, because I was gonna give that shot to Miami, but she's acting like she was hitting my phone OD to battle, actually. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know, shout out my brother he had mentioned it to her, and she was like, oh, you know, I don't know about Raine, you know, she's a good, you know, Battle League owner or whatever, like trying to downplay it, like, Miami, you don't even want that problem, because she don't even got the presence to even, presence counts, man, like, all the people who thinking it's bars over everything, it's not bars over everything, man, it's everything over everything. You know what I'm saying, and full package, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, to me, like, if she want that problem, she can get that problem. You know what I mean? People were saying that because they keep comparing us, and I don't know why. We don't look alike. That's the shout out to QB. She keeps saying we look alike. I'm like, we don't look alike.
It's the weed, yo.
It's the weed, man. Let them know, man. It's the weed. It must be the weed, B. It must be some good ass weed. But if not her, then right, we don't look alike. And some people trying to say we rap alike. I mean, I don't see it. I feel like one thing I do got is the presence. You know what I'm saying? I command attention and the bars. You know what I'm saying? But that's first. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but we're probably gonna do like a little marketing thing towards the end of the year and just, you know, put it out to the fans, like, you know, who, you know what I mean? 'Cause I get hit up all the time, like, yo, you coming back, you gotta come back. I'm like, alright, but it's just about who. You know,
I'm looking at you like, alright, we'll see.
I know, we'll see, like, you don't believe me, but not, I'm dead ass. It's December. It's also, you know,